Hi, good morning. We'll wait for a few more people I know are joining on. Good morning.
Hello. Lexi, get out. Oh, that's my head. I'm sorry. Elisa is about to have so many classes she can take.
Yay!
I think we're going to start them tomorrow.
Yeah, that'll be great.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 2 hours the other day with the same teacher was a bit much for her. She was like,
yeah, that was like
For 2 hours. Oh, with spring.
mm-hmm.
Well, well, it kind of looks like this.
Yeah, no, that looks.
And they're blocked off to where it's just kind of like, if you need to take a break, then take a break. I'm not. There's a couple of different like primary, intermediate lyrical classes, and because I can't get everybody. I mean, you can only do one class at a time, and when you're running a studio with 3 rooms, it's hard to get those exact classes.
Yeah.
And so I let like my little nuggets, my little 3 and 4-year-olds and 5-year-olds, we're going to be before 4 o'clock. So, because we're thinking that they can get done with school early.
Well, if anybody needs to use my Zoom login,
don't be doing that. Don't be telling me that I can tell other people to do stuff. That's too much. Too much.
Let's start with this. All right.
Right.
We are getting everyone in.
Oh, it's right there.
Morning, everyone. Let me spotlight my video. So when I spotlight my video on my end, does it make it my video on the center for you guys to see? Perfect.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna do it right here. Oh. I need some sunlight.
All right. Well, I am going to everybody. If you need to speak to me, feel free to swipe and ask questions. We are going to use a band today, the stretchy band. If you don't have a band, that's okay. You can definitely do the exercises with no band or with a towel. You'll notice with a towel, you will have to move your grip on the towel as we do the exercises. The other thing I'm using today are these little gliders. They're hard plastic on one side and they're soft on the other. They just move freely on the ground. So we're going to do lots of fun stuff with those. If you don't have those and you're on hard flooring, you can use 2 washcloths. If you are on carpet, the washcloths don't move around as much. And my very smart sister-in-law yesterday said, oh, well, you can use paper plates. So if you have paper plates, you can use those. We are going through a reformer type workout. So if you've never done reformer before, this is what we typically would do. Obviously we would be on the carriage with springs, but we're going to do the best we can to replicate a reformer workout using the bands. So we're going to start in Pilates stance. I'll turn towards you. So heels together, toes apart. They're about fist distance between the big toes. I want you to start with your heels on the ground for us to roll down. And I want you to make an X with your straps. So switch which hand is holding so that in between your legs, they make an X. Deep breath in, relax your shoulders, roll the hips under. And we're gonna stay curled up for footwork, which is not what we typically do on reformer, but we're staying curled up here. If this is not comfortable, you can definitely lay your head all the way down. Take a deep breath in, push the feet away, bring your inner thighs together, and then pull back in. So a few things I want you to think of as you push the feet away. I want you trying to keep the heels on the same level so the legs are not pushing up and they're not dropping down. So you're trying to keep those heels basically in line with where your knee level is when the knees come into the chest. So if you need to change the tension on the straps, feel free to. I want you to also notice as you push the feet away, your abs pull up towards your ribs. Getting a deeper ab connection. I kind of lost count, I'm sorry. We're gonna do 2 more. Deep breath in. And press out and hold it there and rotate to parallel. If you ever need to stop, adjust your feet in the band, feel free to. You can drop your head or stay curled up, keeping the legs in parallel, press away and pull. So I do want you to point your feet during this one, trying to kind of replicate bird on a perch. If you're familiar with reformer, notice your abs. 3. Let's do 4 more. Lost count again, surprise. 3, 2. Last one, hold it, flex the feet, reach through the heels, pull in and push away. 10, 9, 8, 7. Really reaching your inner thighs towards each other. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold this one out, point the feet and flex for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then the knees come all the way down. Uncross your straps and tighten your grip on them just a little bit. So when you reach forward, you want there to be a little bit of tension on the straps. We're going to go in for the 100. So grabbing your straps, however feels good. If you want to double them up, wrap them around your hands. It's just a learning game of what feels best to you. Take a deep breath in, bring the elbows in by your waist. On your exhale, curl up, reach long, and begin pumping the arms. Inhale, 2, 4, 5, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 10. Inhale, Pilates stance the feet, that engages the lower abs. 30, inhale, and exhale. 40, inhale, and exhale. 50, inhale, and exhale. 60, inhale, and exhale. 70, inhale, and exhale. 80, inhale, exhale. 90, inhale, and exhale, and pause, rest. Coming in for coordination. The elbows bend, the knees bend. On your inhale, curl up and reach long. Open the legs just a little bit. Close the legs, bend the knees, stay curled up, bend the elbows. Inhale, reach long. Open, close, exhale. It's not a big open with this band. Inhale, reach, open, close, bend, bend, reach the legs. Loosen up just a little bit on the bands. You can bring those legs into tabletop here. We're coming in for reach and pull. So I'm gonna have my legs reaching, the arms come up, and they press down. You can definitely hold them in tabletop. Keeping those ribs drawn in, and your collarbone is really wide. 4,
3, 2, hold this one down, turn your palms so that they're facing your thighs and reach out to the sides and pull back in. You should feel this work underneath your armpits in that rib cage area, your obliques. 4 more, trying to keep them at the same level the whole time. 3, 2, make sure you're breathing, hold it in, turn those hands back down, arm circles, reaching around and down, up, open and down. 3, 2, nice and fluid through the shoulders, relax in the tops of the shoulders, hold up and hold it, reverse that circle, press down, open wide and lift, down, open wide and lift. 2, oh sorry, this is 2 more. Last one, and hold it down, bend the knees, bend the elbows. We're gonna tighten up on the band for tricep presses. So reach up a little higher, pull those elbows back down, curl up, reach arms and legs for 10, bend it in. 9, both the arms and legs are bended. 8, 7, 6, squeezing that tricep as you reach. 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it long for 3, 2, 1, bend the knees, lower the head, take that band off of the left, actually keep your both feet in, sorry, put both feet back in. So next would be feet in straps, which feels so good on the reformer. It does not feel as good with the band, but we're gonna make the best out of it. Cross your straps and pull your legs as close to you as you can, get a little stretch. If your tailbone curls up a little bit right here, that's fine. The rest of the series, you want your tailbone heavy on the mat with no lift. This is just a little stretch on the lower back. And pressing back out. Uncross your straps, 1 in each hand. Bring your feet back to your Pilates stance. So heels together, toes apart. This time, you're gonna press out wide with your hands. Bring those heels down for frog. Push away and pull back in. The head stays down. 6, 2 more. 7, 8. So now, single leg frog is kind of different. You're gonna let one leg reach out to the side. The other foot kind of slides inside and bends right up the middle and then press to the center. Sorry, that's not a good picture of what we're doing. So let me show you. Your legs are here. One's gonna bend in, the other reaches, and then back to center, and then one reaches in, the other reaches out to the side. Don't want to give you guys a crotch shot. So we're gonna do 2 more each side. Hands down, reaching over and center. 1 more each side. And reach and center. Bring both legs in. Bring that left leg down. For leg circles, we're doing 1 at a time. Cross the straps. Pull them down into your waist. The band is across the band is across the width of your foot. Reach and circle that leg up. So we're just going out and just to the center and lift straight up where your hip is. 3, 2, 1. Lift that leg straight up and reverse. Reach down through that heel, open to the side and lift for 5, 4, 3, 2. Your hips are as still as you can get them. 1, lift it up. Bring the band in just a little so you can switch feet. The right leg reaches across, that left leg reaches up. The band pulls down into your waist. And we're gonna open to the side, circle that leg around, just come up right in front of your hip. So we're just coming to the center. We're not crossing over that opposite leg, and lift. 3 more. 2, Last one. Lift straight up and reverse, reaching down. Open to the side and lift. 5. Should feel like a nice stretch, a nice little massage in that hip socket. 3, 2. Go within your own range of motion. Last one. Bring it all the way up and bring both feet into the band. Reach them long across the mat. Get a little bit of tension on your band. Take a deep breath in, flex your feet. We're going to come up for our rowing series. So nod your chin and curl all the way up. Good. So keeping the band on the feet. Getting a decent amount of tension. If you were with me on, I think it was Thursday, we did something similar to that. We actually did the same exercise. So you may be a little familiar with it. The feet are flexed, deep breath in. Exhale, roll the hips under. Draw the abs up to the ribs, hold it there. Rotate from the waist, open both arms wide, bring them both back in. Keep that roll back as you come through center and rotate to the other side. Open the arms wide and close. Come back to the center and curl forward. Use those abs. And stack the spine up. Going to the opposite side first this time. Roll the hips under. The shoulders are relaxed. Feel the abs drawing up to the ribs and hold it. Rotate. Open wide, keeping that roll back and close. And rotate. Open wide and close. Come back to the center. Curl forward. And stack all the way up. Going into rowing 1, facing back. The heels reach. The hips roll under. And you feel the belly pull in, hold it there. Open the arms out to the sides, and then turn your thumbs down and keep your hands where they are as you reach your chest all the way through to your thighs, and then circle around. You're only gonna come to where that tension releases on the band, and then pull up to the chest as you sit up tall. Deep breath in. We turn a little bit so we can see a little better. This time we're going to do the arms a tiny bit different. I think it'll be easier with the band. Reach the heels. Exhale, roll the hips under. Hold it there. This time, like windshield wipers, keep the palms facing back and just reach the arms out. I think that feels a lot better with this band. Reach the chest forward. Hold it there. Circle those arms around, getting a nice stretch on the back of the legs. And pull those hands up to the chest as we sit up tall. One more deep breath in. Exhale, roll the hips under. Hold it there. Reach those hands out to the sides. And these are just variations. We do these variations on the reformer also. Reach the chest forward. Big circle. Get a big stretch through the back of the body. I lost my band. I let too much tension go. And this time come all the way up. You may want to loosen it just a little bit. This time your arms are up at 90 degrees. And we keep a flat back. You're going to hinge with a flat back and draw your abs in. Now, all in one motion, your chest lifts, your arms straighten, and you reach. Start circling those arms back to the hips as you circle around. And come all the way up. Hinge, flat back. Reach up with the chest and the arms. Circle those arms, your chest reaches to your thighs, reach around, and come up. One more, hinge, flat back. Reach up, big stretch, and circle the arms, the chest reaches to your thighs, and come all the way up for some biceps curls. We have a couple of options here. First, we're gonna roll all the way down. Everybody rolls down to your waist. You can keep your legs down. You can bend, or you can reach Pilates stance, holding it there. Wherever you choose, pull in and reach. If you want more work, you're going to tighten up on those bands for 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Trying to keep your wrists really straight. 3, 2, hold it here. Now, keeping your legs straight on this one is a challenge. If you need to bend or if you need to bring your legs down, you definitely can. We're going to curl all the way up to your teaser and hold it. Turn your palms to face back and press for 5, 4, 3, stretch the legs, pull the belly in, 2, 1, and bring it all the way up. Good. Coming up for chest expansion. It's a little bit different with the band. So you're gonna come up to kneeling. Get your band. You want your band about hip width apart with no tension. Now, bring the arms in front of you and open the arms about 2 to 4 inches wider than where they were. Take a deep breath in and press back. And resist and come all the way forward. 5. Inhale and exhale. 3, 2. One more. Now we're going to add our breath to this and add a turn of the head. Inhale as you press back. I want you to hold your breath, hold those arms back, look over to the right, look over to the left, stretch your neck, look back center, and now exhale, bring the arms forward. Inhale, big breath in as you press back, reach those arms, hold your breath, look left, look right, look center, exhale, starting left again this time. Inhale, reach back, left and right and center, exhale, deep breath in, reach in the arms back, press in the chest open, reach to the right and the left and center, exhale. Come a little tighter on your strap, keep your left arm where it is. We're doing one side at a time this time. The left arm does not move. Your right elbow pulls back and you rotate from the waist and bring it back forward all the way to center. 5, 4, 3, feel your obliques, feel your spine lift. 2, one more, and reverse. Keep the right arm where it is. That left arm pulls back and you rotate. 5, 4, 3. Draw your abs in, lengthen and lift up through your spine so you can grow really tall. Last one. And center. Good. So we're going to do a little bit of a thigh stretch without the band. So just drop your band down. I want you to press your hips forward and just lean back. You may not be able to go very far. This is a very deep stretch from the knees all the way up. So lean as far back as you can. Keep pressing your hip bones forward and lean back up. Deep breath in. You should go ahead and start feeling this from the knees as you lean back. If you want to look up, notice how that stretches more. Bring your chin back in if you look back and lean back forward. Just one more deep breath in. Use your glutes on this. Use your abs. Lengthen, hinge back. Press those hips forward. And come all the way back up. Sit back to your heels to rest from that. And now we're going to take our band and we're going to sit on it. So if it got all tangled up, mine does sometimes, mine did. Try to find the middle point of your band and sit on it. So it's right underneath your sits bones. It should not go anywhere. I want you to grab your band with an over grip and squeeze it between your thumbs and bring your hands to your chest. Sitting up nice and tall, your abs are drawn in. We're gonna inhale and press. Ooh, that's kind of tight. Loosen up on it a little bit if it's too tight. Inhale, press all the way out at a 45-degree angle. Press straight down to your knees. Noticing how your arms are moving from your shoulder blades. Your tops of your shoulders are relaxed, lift straight up. Now make a big circle around to the sides and bend your elbows in. Inhale, press out. Your shoulders are not reaching to your ears, they're relaxed. Press down, exhale. Inhale, lift straight back up. And exhale, big circle around and bring it in. One more inhale, reach out. Exhale, lower the arms down. Inhale, lift straight back up. And a big circle around. This time, bring your hands to your hips. Get a little bit tighter, not too much tighter, just a little bit tighter on the straps. This time nod your chin and start rolling your head down. Reach your arms to your feet and find a big stretch. Now lift your arms and lift your chest and come back to sitting up tall. Circle the arms around, hands to the hips. Deep breath in. Exhale. As you nod your chin and roll down, your hands travel across your legs and you reach to your feet. Lift up through your chest. This is a big stretch. And circle. And one more, nod your chin and roll down. On that big stretch. Open the chest and lift up. And a big circle. Feel that nice stretch. Turn your palms underneath the strap and bring them just below. So that's kind of, the tension is on the back of the hand and the loose part is on the front of the hand. We're coming in for hug a tree. I want your arms just at chest height below the shoulders. Round through your elbows and pull in like you're hugging a big beach ball. And then open. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. We're gonna skip shave the head here because the band really gets tangled up in my hair. So bring your elbows into your waist. We'll do some tricep work in just a minute. Elbows in the waist, palms are facing up, use your breath. Inhale, press forward. Exhale, open halfway. Inhale, close. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, reach. Exhale, open. Inhale, close. Exhale, bring it in. One more reach. Open, close, bring it in. We're gonna do a couple of arm circles. Reaching forward, hold the arms long, bring it down. And lift. 2. 1 more. Notice your abs are lifted. Reverse, lower the arms and open to the sides and bring it together. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good. So bringing that band out from under your hips. Stretch it out if you need to. The older your bands are, the more they may stick together. Bring the feet back in. And we're gonna do what is called pulling straps. We're gonna attempt to do that sitting. So let's see how this goes. So normally you would be belly down on a box. That is not possible here. So lengthen the arms. You're gonna keep a wide chest. Figure out where your tension needs to be and press straight back and resist straight forward. So lots of tension and energy, lots of tension on the strap, lots of energy in the upper back. 3, trying to keep your wrist really straight. I just noticed mine were breaking. 2, 1 more. Hold it back, bend at the elbows and press back. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it back. Make a really big circle around and rest. Good. Coming in for pulling straps. 2, reach the arms. You're going to bring them out to the sides. Turn just a little bit. And then press back to behind your hips. Bring it back to that T and lower down to the knees. So we're almost making a V shape. So lift those arms straight out to the sides. Press back behind the hips. Open the chest. Bring it back up to that T and lower all the way down. 1 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, press back to the hips. Open the chest. Bring it back up and lower all the way down. Good job. Drop that strap. And grab your sliders if you have them. If you don't have sliders, grab your washcloths, grab your plates. If you don't have any of those, it's okay. Just so when we go into anything that has 2 legs moving, you would just do 1 leg at a time without the glide. So for example, when we come in and we're doing this, if you don't have the gliders, just hold it, pull 1 knee at a time in. You're still gonna be doing good work. So we're coming into a plank. attempting, let's set these to the side for just a second, don't use them yet. We're just gonna come into a plank, trying to do as much of the long stretch series as we can. So no gliders right now, no plates, no washcloths. Hands are spread really wide. Your fingers are spread really wide apart. Your shoulder blades are down. Your legs are reaching. Your abs are drawn in. I want you just to shift forward to your tiptoes and shift back as far as you can. Try and keep those hips from coming up. Shift forward as far as you can to those tiptoes and rock back, reach the heels. 2 more. We're reaching forward and back and forward and back and hold it in the middle and come down to kneeling. Good. So coming onto your sliders now. Both feet are on the sliders. I want you to start by standing up. The ball of your foot is on the slider, trying to get your hands flat. This is a big stretch through the hamstrings. Now, keeping your hips back as far as you can, bend your knees in, and we're gonna, and pull your ribs in so your back rounds. We're gonna start with one leg, reach, and pull it back in, alternate. Trying not to shift the body. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Hold it in, straighten those legs, reach the hips up and back. Drop your heels down or keep them lifted, whatever feels best. Drop your head, your chin comes in. Now, shifting forward just a little bit. You have more weight on the heel of your hand. We're gonna press out with both feet. Use the lower abs to pull all the way up. This is like our tendon stretch. Reaching out, use the abs to pull up. You do not have to go very far out or very far up if this is good for you. And if it's too much with the sliders, just shift forward and shift back up. Making it more from the shoulders. Won't be much as in the abs. We're just doing 3 more. Reaching out, using the abs to pull up. 2, 1 more. And hold it in. Bring your heels onto the sliders or the plates, whatever you have. And we're gonna do our elephant. So the feet are in line, the hips are reaching up and back. Come up to your fingertips this time, and we're gonna do 1 leg at a time. We're just gonna reach that leg back. You should feel like a deep stretch and pull it forward, alternating legs. If you don't have the plates, you can just step that foot back and tap and bring it back forward, okay? 2 more. Last one each side. And hold it there, stay on your fingertips. Let's do a quick arabesque. Bring your weight into your right leg. This is for balance. Reach that leg up and then open the hip, big stretch, lots of balance. Bring that hip back around, bring that foot down. Deep breath in. Bring the weight into the left foot, reach that right one back, and open the hip, stretch that leg. Open the hip, feel that nice stretch. Close the hip off, hips are square to the ground, and bring that leg back in. Bend your knees, come all the way down into a little ball. And grab your mat again. We'll set those to the side. We're gonna do a bridge to finish up. We're on our mats. 1 more time. Reaching those arms, sitting up tall, doing a little bit of work to roll down, curl the tailbone under. And come all the way down. Your hands are down, your feet come in. Let's make them sit bone distance apart today. Curl the tailbone up and hold it there. Let's reach, bring the weight into the right heel. Lift that left leg straight up, lower 3 times. 2, 1, hold it up, bring that knee in, lower that leg, the weight comes into the left foot, the knee comes up, the leg extends, lower and lift for 3. Really use the glutes and the abs to hold it up, bend the knee, bring that foot down, keep the hips lifted. I really want you to find a lot of articulation in your spine for this roll down. I want you to reach your tailbone long towards the wall in front of you and slowly start to drop the rib cage. Try and find each little bone in your spine as well as the space in between them. Roll your lower back down when your hips come down. You should feel a nice release. Stretch your legs long. Reach your arms overhead. Take a couple of really deep breaths in. Feel your rib cage expand. Inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. And exhale. On this exhale, we're coming up in teasers, so energize your legs. Start reaching your arms up as you inhale. Exhale, nod your chin, use your core. The legs start to float all the way up. Open the chest and reach for 3, 2, 1, and we're done. Thank you guys so much. Unmute everybody. Hope you guys enjoyed it.
Thank you.
Thank you. Y'all text me any questions. Were you saying something, Julie? Did you say?
We need the same stuff tomorrow?
Tomorrow will be a classical mat Pilates, so all you need is a mat. Mondays and Wednesdays will always be just a mat. And then Tuesdays and Thursdays, be definitely a band for the most part. If anybody has a bender ball, like that green squishy ball, I'll text it all to you. Or a Pilates circle. We may eventually get to that. I know you're dying to use the circle, Julie. But for the most part, definitely a band. If you don't have one, I can go drop one in your mailbox, or Walmart may have some if you're getting out. Amazon definitely has some, but I don't know how long they'll take to get here. Several days, probably.
I have one. It's just at my house, and I'm at Pam.
Okay, perfect.
Paul, how long do you think your band that you have is? Because I have one, but it's like really short. Like, how long do you think yours is?
My band is probably 6 feet long. You feel like yours isn't long enough? Yeah.
Yeah, just I can grip it.
Okay. I'll drop one off at your house.
They're
Okay.
5 feet, comadre.
You what?
They're
It's
5
5?
feet.
Okay.
If you
I
have,
know.
you have this one, right? The one that you
I
sent.
do. But these came on that roll and we cut them from the,
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
so, I mean, yeah, it's definitely,
I thought
like, I'm 5 feet tall. And so it's
I
definitely,
like fast
Oh, yeah.
yeah, so. But yeah, though, I think it needs to be at least 5 feet to be able to use it well. So, Emma Grace, do you need one?
I have one.
Okay, perfect.
And
I'll
mine
drop
also
it
is
at
like,
your house, Allie, that's longer.
yeah, and mine's really tight because it's meant for like doing the
Stretching.
leg thing, stretching with like that and
Yeah,
all that. So, like,
yeah, I'll drop you off one like this.
So-
I've got some extras. All right.
okay.
Thank you guys. I appreciate you coming and joining me today. See y'all later.